Hi guys, this is Zach Lowe playing some Atonement Scourge of Time. In the last episode, a demon of some sort was released and everything went terribly wrong or something. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on with the demon. I don't know what's happening with this game. It definitely seems like I've been thrown into the middle of a, mid-game scenario. I don't understand anything. I don't know who the characters are. I don't know what they are about. I don't know anything about them. I have no idea what's going on. So I went and looked up, I already did, but I just looked up again to see if there's any prequel or if this game was a sequel to something. This is not only the first game of the series, this is the first game released by the group that made it. So I'm just gonna have to deal, because I have no idea what's going on. We run into these wild canines and apparently they're capable of dodging easily, but Nail, the main character, is able to attack faster or something. I don't really understand. But whatever the case, we win. Leveling up pretty fast too. It appears our way forward is blocked. Yeah, we'll just have to find some other way through. 2 anti-venoms. Alright, that's not a good sign, because that probably means poison is lurking in our future. Oh boy. Well, I can't go forward. Okay. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I said in the last one, don't mind animation, weird oddities that happen. It is an RPG Maker game, and it's much more impressive that they made a game than that they made a game that's flawless. It's not going to be flawless. This is a little weird though. It's a bit of a strange animation, especially since I can stay on one side for a long time and then automatically just out of nowhere switch to another a flipped sprite and then just that's a little weird. I mean, I'm not gonna criticize them because hey, also what am I grabbing onto the rocks? That doesn't make much sense. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a ton of respect for anyone who actually succeeds in making a game. This is a very lengthy process, and it's not an easy thing to do. Plus, they've got this little battler setup where it's, instead of just having an enemy on the front of the screen, it actually has a side-to-side view of the battle, which is something called scripting, and that's harder to do than you'd think. So I do admire that. Probably a good idea to heal Nail before he dies on me. All right. Okay. Here we go again. What are they doing? I don't remember them doing that last time. Yeah, see, it's what they did last time. Oh well, we won. Yep, this is blocked. Here we go again. Oh, this time it's canines. They're not even wolves, they're just canines. They're canines of indiscernible nature. We don't know anything about these other than they're canines of some sort. Probably want to heal up Nail again. I want to make sure he doesn't die on me. There we go. was easy enough. What's over here? What is this? An aptitude mix? It sounds like a buffing item. Though I'm not entirely sure what it would buff. Potion. Well, that seems to be all that's over here. Oh boy, here we go again. Oh. To be perfectly honest, I might start skipping some of these fight scenes if they're not, like, super important. 'Cause... yeah, not much happens. That's just a thing that happens with RPGs. Nothing you can do about it. Alright, there we go. Whew. What's over here? A chest? That's it. Thick boots. What are they? Are they, Yep. Full resistance to the weakness state. Not sure what that is. It's not a typical RPG ailment, so I'm not sure what that does. Whatever the case, Nail is now immune to it. That bridge is gone. Oh, that's a banner, not a sign. I was gonna try and read it. Okay, so the fact that I had to heal leads me to believe that, yep. Kenton, be careful and don't make any sudden moves. What's going on here? Nail, been a long time, brother. I kind of went Macho Man there for a second. Need a helping hand, then? I never say no to that. Good, then let's deal with this problem. A Chimera! Seems like an awfully strong enemy to be facing at the beginning of the game! Also, I already have 3 party members. I'm not used to games doing this. Give me all the party members right at the start. Okay, that's bad. That's very bad. Heal Nail. He needs it. What can you do? Provoke. Steady guard. Shatter. You're a tank. You're a tank. Good to know. So Nail is the DPS. Oh my god. Unrid is the cleric. And Cannon is the tank. Oh my god. Welp. Unrid's on full healing duty today. Heal up Candon. Okay, I think we're good for a round of attacks. Well, yes. What was this about? Okay. Kenton, what was that? Okay, so I'm very confused. In the first episode, Nail was held prisoner by these guys, by Anrid and her friends, or something like that, because he was thieving. Apparently they all know each other. Some creatures from the woods. It started. Oh, wait, no. Some creature from the woods. It started coming here lately and attempting to have the villagers for a snack. Why hasn't it been killed yet? It always runs off when we fight it back, and we can't really afford to send anyone into the woods to hunt it down. But, another news, what brings you here, Nail? My own carelessness. Nail has kindly volunteered to help us deal with the recent situation. Really? Well, what situation might that be? Sorcerer Solaria has unleashed something whilst we were in the Temple of Hading. Did you see it? That's not what it looked like to me. A neutral party, because I have no idea what's going on. First off, I know she has a playable story in this. And second, she seemed to be just, like, she was trying to get rid of him too. Something did fly by really fast. Yeah, we all seen it. Renfrew thinks we should be worried. I don't know why. So we should wait for his arrival. He's going to be here tomorrow. Excellent. This gives us plenty of time to catch up. Yeah, sure. A catch up. Let's talk a while and let's take a walk in the village first, and then you two can come to my house and spend the night in. Well, that door's flashing. It's probably where I have to go. A little strange, though. Who are you? You handle yourselves in combat really well. We definitely need more people like you. Just heading out for a quick heal. Don't want to risk it. For all we know, some monster's gonna come in. There's gonna be a boss fight. I hope it's safe to come out. It's one of the things I want to say is very interesting is the face models, because they look like 3D models. I have to wonder, did they make full 3D models for that? It's very interesting. I like it. I like it. It's good. This game definitely has a style to it, and it's a pretty interesting style. It's not like a lot of the other games I played. A lot of the other games I played have been somewhat like anime-esque or cartoon-esque, but this one has a sense of realism to it that's different. I don't know if realism is the right word, but it definitely feels a lot different. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not the type of game I usually play. I usually play ones with more cartoonic graphics. A magical altar that I can't use. High quality equipment for sale. Nice! Except I don't have a ton of, Oryx. I could use some more. Trying to save as many books as we can. The source of knowledge, after all. We can't afford to let it be lost in obscurity. What do these do? The immortal species that are believed to have given birth to all mortal races. Angels are powerful, majestic beings that can fly incredibly fast. Believed they live on a separate island away from the mainland, though this island has never been discovered. The angels don't have presence of authority and do not rule one another, but it's said that they have amongst each other who lead them in difficult times. Those are termed high angels. Why didn't they use the term archangel? There's nothing wrong with it. It sounds more appropriate. There are 5 high angels in total. Rias, Haldane, Delake, Basmar, and Janil. Rias is the angel of strength, courage, and leadership. Haldane is the angel of protection, preservation, and life. Oh, I thought these were people talking. No, this is just showing their faces. Delake is the angel of dexterity, speed, and luck. Basmar, the angel of knowledge, intelligence, and innovation. I've already forgotten half of that. Janelle is the angel of survival, particularly against poisons, diseases, and dark magic. Book of Demons. It's believed that all of the sentient races of the land came forth from angel kind. The sentient races consist of humans as well as those collectively known as demons. Demons in turn are divided into 4 more races. Atheka, Promga, Telga, and Karmit. We've seen the Promga. Athekans are recognizable by their blue-colored skin and bright red eyes. They're formidable warriors and hunters. Promgans are the most rough-looking of all the demons, which could also be the reason why they were treated the worst back when the land was once ruled by one king. Many Prongmans were treated as slaves, and the hostility between them and humans has remained even to this day. Some believe that this prompted Prongmans to even own slave camps of their own, where they bring captured humans and force them to do labor for many hours a day. However, the existence of such camps is not yet confirmed. Telguns are small flying individuals. They tend to be stuck to natural habitats for the most part, such as forests and caves. They have particularly bad relations with the Athicans, as they often get hunted down and even eaten by the Athicans. Though not all Athicans do this, Telguns have become naturally suspicious of all Athicans and are likely to attack them on sight. Least is known about the Karmit. They are said to live a long way underground, but no known non-Karmit individual has stepped foot in their lair. Karmit are said to be semi-passive and often meditative states there, where they expend very little energy. When they do come out to the surface, it's usually when summoned by a mage. Many Karmit gladly assist their mage masters, termed magisters or magistras, while enjoying the blood of those they kill. Okay. All that exists in the world can be classified into a number of elements. Knowing what element your enemy is can help you decide how to approach the battle and fight the enemy. 7 commonly accepted elements: physical, fire, ice, lightning, biospirit, and darkness. A very, very interesting elemental system. Let me just say, I am a big fan of like elemental systems. It's one of my favorite things about RPGs, believe it or not. Physical. It's strange that that's considered an element. It can be something that something are strong or weak to, but it's not very often considered an element. Fire, ice, and lightning, the big 3 big damagers. Bio, that's bizarre. I can only assume that's poison. And perhaps there's something more to it. Maybe like plant energy or something. Spirit, which is like ghosts and stuff, and possibly light in this case, and darkness. I say spirit could be light because darkness has no opposite in this. Physical element comprises all solid matter, which in turn causes solid impacts such as strikes, stabs, lashes, and bites. Fire is about heat and combustion. Ice comprises everything that is way too cold to sustain life. Lightning is formed from charges such as those most commonly seen in lightning bolts. Bio involves the biological compounds which is often produced by poisonous beings. Yep. Spirit's the energy in its purest form. Mages are suffused with the spirit element, making them more susceptible to spirit attacks than non-magical beings. Wait! Because they use spirit energy, they are weak to it? Okay. Darkness is not necessarily absence of light, but more the absence of hope and the fear that all living things possess. Sentient beings are weaker against this element. Okay. State is a unique effect that changes the way an individual behaves. It can be beneficial and also harmful. Okay, this is going to be helpful because I don't know what weakness is. States are particularly important in battle. To understand how each state works, you must break down the battle into each individual turn. Below are the common harmful states: stun, poison, dim, confusion, weakness, mental blank, curse, and condemnation. Mental blank? Stun. The character is unable to act for 1 turn. Cured by the restore spell. Something tells me I don't really need the restore spell because stun is usually more of an annoyance than anything else. It can get really annoying, as I've seen in previous games, but it's not exactly a terrible thing to have because it just goes away after a turn. Poison usually comes from bio attacks, causes the afflicted character to lose 5% of their total health per turn for 4 turns. Poison stays at the end of battles. Cured by antivenoms and also remedy or restore spells. Vision, the affected character will miss 40% of their physical attacks except in rare cases. Their chance of dealing critical hits are decreased by 40. Why is it not called blind? Cured by an irrigator or by the restore spell. Why is it not called blind? Confusion, a character will attack anyone at random and ally a foe for 3 turns. It can be carried by a stabilizer, restore spell, or simply by being damaged. Okay, so that's confusion. Reduces the character's attack and physical defense by 20%. Really? Really? So there's no, like, attack reduction buffs, debuffs, it's just weakness. Until blank, reduces the magic defense. Huh. I was thinking this was going to be silenced, but it's slightly different. Curse causes the character to stop returning their energy for 5 turns. Curse cured by holy water, as well as remedy or restore spells. Curse stays at the end of battles. Affected character will only receive 1/5 of all healing benefits. Ooh, lasts for 4 turns. Cured by holy water or the restore spell. Many different beneficial states he's giving combat advantages. When character's health drops to 0, he or she is knocked out and put in a state known as KO. Certain abilities have a chance of inflicting instant KO. Character can be brought back from KO with a holy or divine tier or with a second breath spell. Alright. Well, learn a bit more about the game, and I've forgotten half of it already. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, it's about time for me to go. I will see you in the next one. What can I do over here? Well, whatever I can do, I can't climb that. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye!